In the name of God, hi guys, I'm Ferdin. In the previous video, I taught the power rule for integral, and in this video, I speak about integral of x into the fractional power. In first example, our power is 3/7 integral x to the power 3/7 dx. We still integrate as before according to the power rule. I should add 1 to my power 3/7 plus 1, which gets 10/7 after taking common denominator. Because the common denominator is 7, and in the top I have 3 plus 7, which is 10. After making the power in the answer, I have to flip the new power and put it here as a coefficient according to the power rule. 7/10 is the inverse of my new power 10/7. In the second example, I'm going to integrate x to the power of 5/8. I still use the same power rule. I mean add 1 to my power, and the result is my new power 5/8 plus 1. Give me 8 as a common denominator, and in the top I will have 5 plus 8, which gets 13, because 1 equals 8/8. And I have inverse of my new power here as a coefficient according to the power rule. Don't forget your plus C in the final answer, because your integral is indefinite integral. In the third example, integral of 3 times the 5 root of x to the 7 dx. As I told you before, 3 is a constant, and I could pull out from the integral. And the rest is the 5 root of x to 7 dx. All of you know we can rewrite it with fractional power 7 or 5. 7 is the type, is this 7, and 5 is the denominator, is this 5, the root. For integrating, I add 1 to my power. 7/5 plus 5/5 give me 12/5 after taking common denominator. This 5/12 is the inverse of my new power in the result that I speak about it in the power rule, and this 3 is the same 3 which in the first step I bring it out. 3 and 12 simplify together, and the coefficient will be 5/4 in the final answer. Of course, I write x to the power 12/5 as a radical, the 5 root of x to the 12. This 12 is the top of my fraction, and this 5 is the bottom of my fraction here. And in the final, don't forget your plus C, because integral is indefinite, and it means a constant in the final answer, which can be every number. In the last example, integral of 4x squared, the root of x dx. In this example, it is clear the 4 should be existed of integral, and it is just a coefficient. The rest is x squared. The rest is x squared times the root of x, which are combined together simultaneously, because I have just one dx and no more. For combining these two, the powers must be added. 2 plus 1/2 will be 5/2 after taking common denominator. And in the final, for integrating with the power rule, as always, I added 1 to my power integral. In the result, I remove the integral symbol. The new power Is 7 over 2, the coefficient is the inverse of my new power? Of course, accompanying this 4, the coefficient will be 4 times 2 over 7, which is 8 over 7. And I change my fractional power as the root of x to the 7. And finally, I add plus c. Thanks for watching. I hope you found that useful this video. Please tell your friends and teachers about us and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.